Welcome to Build and Thrive Thunder Bay, the show for small and medium local businesses ready to grow with smart, practical marketing. I'm Robert Downing, part of your team here, and today I'm thrilled to welcome Bruno Auger to the podcast. We're exploring AI on Main Street, what it actually means and how to use it starting this month. To kick us off, how do you define AI on Main Street for a Thunder Bay business owner, and why should they care right now? Can you ground it in simple examples, not sci-fi, that tie directly to customers and cash flow?
AI on Main Street means using everyday, affordable tools to automate repetitive work, surface insights from your data, and personalize how you serve local customers. Think website chat that answers hours, stock, and pricing, autoresponders in Facebook or Instagram that book appointments, and assistants that draft emails, captions, or product descriptions in your voice. None of this replaces people. It takes the first pass, captures intent, and hands off when needed. For a shop in the waterfront district, that could be a chatbot triaging product questions. For a restaurant on Court Street, an AI booking helper that manages peak rush without missing names.
That framing strips the mystery away and centers on service, speed, and consistency. I like the point about first pass plus a clean handoff. Let's move to momentum. Many owners ask, what can I ship in the next 30 days that customers will feel? If you had to prescribe a starter bundle for Thunder Bay businesses with limited budget and time, what would it include, and how would you launch it without disrupting day-to-day operations?
Start with 4 pieces you can stand up fast and measure. 1. A website chatbot trained on your hours, location, policies, top products, and booking links. Use a no-code tool and add a clear human handoff. 2. Automated review responses and simple prompts to request new reviews after purchases or visits. 3. An AI copy helper to draft email and SMS offers, then you approve and personalize. 4. Meeting and call summaries that push action items into your calendar or task app. In most cases, setup takes a week, soft launch a week, then 2 weeks of tuning.
That's a tidy starter stack, and the timeline feels realistic. Let's zoom in on customer service automation because missed messages and slow replies cost sales. How would you orchestrate chat on a website, Facebook and Instagram DMs, and SMS autoresponders so they answer common questions, capture leads, and hand off to a person gracefully? Any tips on writing the first responses and avoiding robotic tone while staying fast?
Map your top 20 questions and the outcomes you want. Answer and close, collect details, or escalate. Connect one inbox across channels so you see web chat, DMs, and SMS in a single thread. Start with friendly templates. A greeting, a quick answer with a link, a clarifying follow-up, and a handoff line. Example, happy to help. We're open today until 8. Here's the menu. If you'd like a table, I can book now or bring in a teammate. Use names, local landmarks, and time cues to sound human. Set rules that escalate on keywords like refund, allergy, or urgent.
I love that escalation list and the blended tone. Let's talk content, because many owners stare at the cursor. How can AI help draft social captions, blog posts, ad variations, or product descriptions while keeping a consistent brand voice and local flair? What does a simple brand voice guide and prompt template look like? And how do you avoid generic anywhere in the world language that dulls local relevance?
Create a one-page voice sheet with 3 traits, do and don't examples, and local anchors. Example traits, warm, plain-spoken, and helpful. Do, short sentences, real photos, Thunder Bay references. Don't, jargon, stock phrases, or hard sell. Feed that into your prompts. Write 3 Instagram captions in our voice about fresh fall arrivals. Mention Bay and Algoma, keep it under 100 words, and include a clear call to visit this weekend. Use AI to draft, then you add specifics like product names and staff quotes. For ads, ask for 5 variations, each testing a different hook, and keep 1 constant offer. Always check facts, swap generic landmarks for local ones, and add a reason to visit now.
Great. That recipe makes brand voice tangible and repeatable. Let's expand into local SEO, because showing up on Google drives calls and foot traffic. How should small businesses use AI to generate FAQ content, structured data ideas, and review response templates that strengthen a Google business profile in Thunder Bay searches? Any tactics for using customer language to feed Q&A, and ways to keep responses compliant and positive when reviews are mixed?
Start by exporting questions from your inbox, chat logs, and reviews, cluster them into themes, then ask AI to draft concise FAQs with clear, local answers, including neighborhoods and landmarks. Post those on your site and as Google Business Profile updates. For schema, have AI suggest FAQ page or local business properties, then your web person implements. For reviews, build three-tone options: warm, formal, playful, and prompt with the customer's name, the highlights or issues, and one next step. Example: thank you for shouting out our staff on Red River Road. We'll share your note. If critical, acknowledge, apologize, and invite them to message you directly. Never paste private details. Rotate keywords like Thunder Bay Restaurant, Takeout, or Gift Shop naturally in responses.
That's actionable and protects privacy in public replies. Let's touch personalization at scale, because relevance drives opens, clicks, and visits. How can a small shop or cafe use AI to segment customers, tailor offers, and optimize send times for email and SMS without becoming spammy? What data is enough to start, and how do you keep consent clean and PIPEDA aware while still moving quickly?
Use simple signals first: last purchase or visit date, category interest, average spend, and location if relevant. Ask AI to form 3 segments: lapsed, loyal, and new, and propose an offer and subject line for each. Layer in send time optimization from your email or SMS provider, then cap frequency per segment. Always include an easy opt-out. Consent matters. Collect emails and numbers with clear language about purpose, frequency, and data policy. Log timestamp and source, and avoid texting numbers scraped from past orders without explicit permission. Keep messages short, helpful, and local. Example: quick heads up for our Algoma regulars, fresh catch rolls in Friday. Show this text for a free coffee with lunch before 2. One message, one outcome.
Clear, specific, and lawful. That's the balance. Now, decisions. Owners juggle POS, e-commerce, and booking data, but rarely see it together. How would you set up a simple dashboard that forecasts demand, flags best sellers, and spots slow periods without a big IT project? And while we are there, where can AI nudge operations? Inventory, prep lists, staff scheduling suggestions, route planning for deliveries, and automated appointment reminders, so teams feel supported, not micromanaged.
Start by centralizing exports, not wiring every system. Pull weekly CSVs from Square, Shopify, or your booking app into a shared sheet. Use AI to clean product names, tag categories, and calculate rolling 7, 14, and 28-day trends. Ask for a one-page summary: top movers, low stock risks, average order value, and forecasted busy windows by hour and day. For operations, plug those forecasts into prompts. Example: generate tomorrow's prep list based on expected sandwiches and salads with quantities and a time plan. For staffing, suggest ranges, not fixed shifts. 2 front of house from 11 to 2. For deliveries, let AI group stops by neighborhood to reduce backtracking. Appointment reminders should be friendly, clear on policy, and include reschedule links to cut no-shows without adding friction.
That paints a practical picture and keeps control with the owner. Creativity and communication are next. Many teams need better visuals and faster follow-up. How can AI assist with image cleanup, background removal, menu or catalog visuals, and resizing assets for different platforms? And on calls and meetings, what's the best way to transcribe voicemails, sales calls, and team meetings, then auto-summarize and create follow-up tasks or proposals?
For images, use tools that remove backgrounds, fix lighting, and generate clean canvases in standard sizes for Instagram, Facebook, Google, and flyers. Shoot on your phone in natural light, then let AI even exposure and crop to platform specs. For menus or catalogs, feed item names, prices, and short blurbs. Ask for a printable layout and a social carousel. On calls and meetings, connect your phone system or meeting app to a transcript tool. It should label speakers, summarize key points, extract tasks, and draft follow-ups. Have it tag your CRM with call outcomes and reminders. Always review before sending, especially numbers, dates, and names, and keep recordings for only as long as policy allows.
Those are clean, concrete workflows, and the review step keeps quality high. Let's talk guardrails. What human-in-the-loop safeguards should every small team put in place so AI doesn't drift off brand or make avoidable errors? I'm thinking approval steps, prompt templates, and brand voice guidelines, but also simple checklists that keep people accountable without slowing things to a crawl.
Set 3 layers. First, define your brand voice, compliance notes, and taboo topics in a shared doc, and paste a short version into prompt templates. Second, require human approval for outbound messages, ads, and policy changes. Make the approver initial the item in a ticket or CRM. Third, build spot checks into a weekly 10-minute review. Sample 5 outputs, compare to guidelines, and note fixes. Add hard stops for sensitive tasks like refunds or medical claims. Keep a library of proven prompts and examples, and retire ones that cause errors. Track small quality metrics like response time, typo rate, and customer sentiment, so you can coach and adjust rather than guessing.
Practical and light touch. That's exactly what busy owners need. Let's talk money and fit. If someone starts small, what budget should they expect? And how do these tools plug into the systems they already use, like Shopify, Square, Wix or WordPress, Google Business Profile, and Meta? Then measuring impact. Which metrics prove ROI early? Finally, risk management. How do you avoid over-automation, hidden subscription creep, data silos, and set-and-forget workflows that drift off brand?
Most can start under $200 a month. Chat and inbox around 50 to 80, review and listings tools 30 to 60, transcription 20 to 40, and a content assistant bundled or low cost. Choose vendors with native integrations to Shopify, Square, Wix, or WordPress, Meta, and Google Business Profile, so data flows both ways and logins stay simple. Define one success metric per pilot: faster response time, higher lead capture rate, more bookings, conversion lift, average order value, repeat visits or review scores. Track a baseline for 2 weeks, then compare. To avoid risks, map owners for each workflow. Review subscriptions quarterly and centralize data in one sheet or CRM. Keep humans in approvals and sunset automations that underperform. Simplicity wins.
Clear, lean, and measurable. Let's bring it home to Thunder Bay. Seasonality and tourism spikes matter here, plus neighborhoods and events. How would you adapt AI tactics to highlight local events, trails, markets, or lake days, and to handle peaks without losing the personal touch? Also, could you share quick mini playbooks for retail, restaurants, and home services so owners can visualize the flow? Lastly, wrap with a 5-step implementation plan and a short checklist people can act on this week.
Lean into the calendar. Build a seasonal content and staffing plan with AI. Feed past sales and event dates. Then ask for weekly themes that reference sleeping giant views, live on the waterfront nights, fall colors on the trails, or hockey weekends. Use dynamic FAQs that switch hours, menus, and stock notes before long weekends and festivals. For peaks, let AI pre-build waitlist texts and pickup windows. Then a human greets by name and adds a smile. Mini playbooks. Retail. Chatbot answers, sizing, availability, and pickup ETA. AI drafts product pages with local styling, automated back-in-stock texts, smart review replies that mention neighborhood and staff. Restaurant, waitlist, and booking assistant, menu description upgrades, demand-based prep lists, review responses, and social drafts tied to daily specials and weather. Home services, instant quote triage via chat or SMS, appointment scheduler with buffers, job recap summaries, nurture sequences for maintenance plans, 5-step plan, pick one choke point, define one metric, choose one simple tool, run a 2 to 4 week pilot, review results, and iterate. This week's checklist: write top 20 FAQs, choose one after hours channel to automate, set brand voice guidelines, and define a single metric to improve.
That was a masterclass. We covered what AI on Main Street really is. Quick wins you can launch in a month, smarter customer service across chat, DMs, and SMS, content in your voice, local SEO boosts, personalization with consent, data dashboards, operational nudges, creative help, call summaries, guardrails, budgets, ROI, and a Thunder Bay playbook. Your homework is clear and doable this week. If today's episode helped, share it with a fellow owner and subscribe. You're building businesses that energize our city. Thanks for listening to Build and Thrive Thunder Bay today.